how do I introduce Lydia? She goes back almost to day one with CSMI.
I was just talking to Katie. She was the one that introduced me to you in Clarksville, and now I have met so many awesome friends through this network. It all started with you, Katie.
Started with Katie. And we wrote a song together.
Yeah, and the host home that I stayed at in Wisconsin, that I wrote that song with are here. So thank you.
Dave, Dr. Dave, stand up a minute. He hosted Lydia. Let's give a warm hand for Lydia Walker.
Thank you so much. It's a blessing to be here. Man, I just love the community of CSMI. I'm so thankful for Eugene, and just looking around and seeing so many friends today just fills up my love tank. So thank you for being part of that. I'm going to share a few new songs with you that I'm releasing next month. And I just had a baby 6 weeks ago, and he's here today. You've probably seen him.
Logan.
His name is Logan.
Little Logan.
And he is a blessing. He's our second baby. My little girl just turned 2. And so I'm living in the world of laundry, diapers, and dishes right now. And so I've been writing songs about that. And I've met several co-writers that are in that same phase of life, having little kids and raising them to love Jesus and just pouring into them day in and day out. And so I'm releasing some songs about motherhood, and it's called Made for This. And I have a couple songs from that I'm going to play for you today. And this is actually the first time I've played guitar in front of people after having a baby. I haven't played in a couple months. And so it's just such a huge moment for me just to be here with you today. I feel like it's marking like a new season for me, and I'm glad that you're a part of it. And I want to encourage people with these songs. So I hope it blesses you. I've got Doug Ott with me, Cello for the King. If you need some cello music, he is so spirit-led, and he just flows with worship music, and I asked him to play with me today. So
it's the first song that she said is we call Changing Diapers, and I thought I'd be doing it on stage. Okay? That's what the song is called, the first one.
Yes, we were literally writing this song, recording this song, hearing the mixes while I was changing diapers. And so I feel like I'm living this song right now. So it's called Changing Diapers and Changing the World. You feel like you're drowning in laundry, diapers, and dishes, always doing work, but nothing's getting done. All your life, you've been so ambitious, but the little things in front of you are the big things you were meant to do. No one can love your kids like you will. No one else can take your place in their lives. So don't be discouraged by the little everyday things, 'cause when you're stuck changing diapers, you're really changing the world. The hugs you're giving and the tears you wipe away are helping little hearts heal and know they'll be okay. Little hands you're washing 100 times a day are the same ones you're teaching to fold when they pray. And no one can love your kids like you will. No one else can take your place in their lives. So don't be discouraged by the little everyday things, 'cause when you're stuck changing diapers, you're really changing the world. Think of all they'll see in their lifetime. Think of all they'll come to know. Think of how you've got a front row seat to watch them grow. kids like you will. No one else can take your place in their lives. So don't be discouraged by the little everyday things, 'cause when you're stuck changing diapers, you're really changing their world. When you're changing those diapers, you're really changing the world. Thank you so much. So if you're not crying already, Leah, I can't even look at you. She's living it right now, I know. If that one didn't make you cry, this one will. And so if you need some tissues, I just want to warn you. But under the seats, you can find some tissues. And this song is called Little Doesn't Stay for Long. And I wrote this with Lisa Hendrick. And we were talking, she has older kids, she's got teenagers that are growing up, and I was, having babies, and so we're kind of at different ends of the spectrum. And so she was kind of looking back, and then I was, in this new season. And so it was really a gift to be able to write this with her. We just released a music video for it yesterday, and if you watch that, it'll probably make you ugly cry as well. I can't watch it without crying. But we actually filmed that video with one of my friends. We filmed the day before I went into labor. And so I was pregnant, that was the last day before I went into labor. And then we filmed again when my little Logan was 1 week old. And so just to have that captured was such a gift. And this song means a lot to me, so I hope you like it. This is Little Doesn't Stay for Long. Little doesn't stay, little doesn't stay, little doesn't stay for long. Little doesn't stay, little doesn't stay, little doesn't stay for long. One day, when I pray, I'll be looking at a picture from the past. But right now, I'll wrap you in my arms, and I know it's gonna go by so fast. 'Cause today is here and then it's gone. I wanna remember in this song, 'cause little doesn't stay for long. That button nose, those tiny toes, I don't want to forget how beautiful they are. Your laugh and the twinkle in your eyes fills my cup to overflowing in my heart. 'Cause today is here and then it's gone. I wanna remember in this song, 'cause little doesn't stay for long. One day you're gonna chase your dreams. Can't help but wonder where you'll be. But right now I to be here. I just want to encourage you to keep writing, for those of you who are songwriting, because putting words to what people are feeling is so powerful. And so as songwriters and art, I encourage you to keep doing that. I'd love to connect with you guys, so come and talk with me. I've got a new podcast for songwriting too. I'm interviewing a lot of songwriters, and I've got several CSMI artists and Jean that I've already interviewed. Erskine was my first interview on the podcast, so that's the Rustic Songbird podcast. So that's just to help writers improve their craft and hear other people's stories and just know that every path looks different. I like what Erskine said earlier. He said, I'm going to be on a record label even if it's going to be my own. And that's so true, and God has a different path for each and every one of us. And we'd love for you to be there with us for the Create Songwriting Retreat, and that's going to be April 26 and 27, the last weekend of this month. So if you're interested in that, let me know, or let Erskine know, and we can send you the information. But I think that's going to be really special to write some songs together with different artists and writers in the area and some from out of town. And I think it'd be really blessed to be part of it. So let us know if you're interested in that. And I just want to thank you all for being here today and being part of this, and also being part of CSMI, because it really is taking the gospel and taking Jesus into the entire world. And so you're a part of that. So thank you, Erskine, for helping us host this day. Thank you, Jean. Thank all of you for being here. God bless you.
Where is the retreat at?
It's going to be Kyle Saylor's house. Where it was
Wonderful. Okay.
Can y'all do a summer one too in the middle of summer?
You know what? Go and do retreats. It's out on Granny Wright Pike in Hermitage. It's a beautiful place, and I'll tell you what, those two songs, come on somebody. Isn't it not awesome to minister about motherhood and childhood? Boy, God used that music and used that video and reached, guess what? We need more of our families really paying attention to the kids. Amen? And we're praying about a pro-life album called Stand for Life. I've been in touch with Michael and Debbie about it. Tomorrow we have church here with them. If you can come, 10 o'clock, we're going to have church with all the folks here at New River. But I've been encouraging Michael to, maybe since his surrounding event, do an album on standing for life. Amen? And I sent him 2 songs that I wrote, and just pray about that. But if any of the artists here have a song that you think would fit, not only about standing for life, but God forgiving and comforting a gal who's been through abortion. Amen? Or standing up for the family and sharing how precious it is to take care of our children. Amen? So keep that project in prayer. Let's give them Lydia a hand again. That was beautiful. Last weekend in April, go and see Lydia and Erskine about that conference. We're going to have a very interesting seminar before we conclude with communion in the Holy of Holies. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite parts of our conference has always been when we take communion together. Amen?